Friends, so today we are looking at lesson 14, in which our objective is that we can place fractions on a number line with the endpoints 0 and 1. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and get started, and we are going to use lesson 16 sprint today. So the reason why I decided to do lesson 16 sprint to go with our lesson 14 is so that way they can be broken up a little bit and you don't have them all together. So go ahead and get to lesson 16 sprint, turn to that page, and then when I say go, you're going to pause me and set a timer for 1 minute so that you have 1 minute to complete the sprint just like we normally do it in class, okay? All right, so get ready. Find a timer and go. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you already went through and you timed yourself on the sprint. If not, go ahead and rewind me, pause me, so that you can make sure that you get a chance to complete lesson 16 sprint. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the answers. We're going to do it just like we would in class, okay? 1 is 18, 2 is 27, 3, 36, 45, 9, 2, 3, 5, 1, 4, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 8, 7, 9, 6, 10, 5, 1. Okay, starting at the next column. 10, 2, 3, 10, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 8, 7, 9, 6, 8, 99, 11, 108, 112, 126, and 14. All right, so go ahead and count the number that you got correct by yourself. All right, and then once you've done that, let's get ready for side B. So go ahead and flip it over, and just like you did on the last one, go ahead and pause it for 1 minute, and after 1 minute, unpause me and we can go over it together. Get ready? Go! All right, so for sprint B, side B, let's go ahead and get started. Ready? 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5, 90, 54, 63, 72, 81, 7, 6, 8, 10, 9, 1, 5, 2, 10, 3, 2, 1, 10, 5, 3, 3, 4, 9, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 99, 11, 108, 12, 117, and 13. All right, so go ahead and count the total number that you got correct this time, and then find your improvement number. How much faster did you get on this time going around? I love the improvement number because it shows that we can get better even within like 2 or 3 minutes. That's awesome. All right, let's keep going. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do our warm-up, our fluency warm-up, just like we would normally do in class. So go ahead and count with me. We're going to count by eighths from 1/8 to 8/8 and back to 0. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1/8, 2 eighths, 3 eighths, 4 eighths, 5 eighths, 6 eighths, 7 eighths, 8 eighths, which is the same as 1 whole. All right, reverse, reverse. 7 eighths, 6 eighths, 5 eighths, 4 eighths, 3 eighths, 2 eighths, 1 eighth, 0. Awesome job. All right, let's do it again, but this time we're going to be counting by fifths. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1/5, 2 fifths, 3 fifths, 4 fifths, 5 fifths, which is the same as 1 whole. Reverse, reverse. 4 fifths, 3 fifths, 2/5, 1/5, 0. Very nice job. All right, let's see if we can do the same thing by thirds. 1, 2, ready, go. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, reverse, reverse, 2/3, 1/3, 0. All right, one more time. Let's do it by fourths. 1, 2, ready, go. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 3/4, 2/4, 1/4, 0. Very good. All right, so now in this, we're gonna play a little game. Now in this game, I'm going to say what the unit fraction is, and then you have to tell me how many of that unit fraction there would be in one whole. So like, let's look at this example. So in this one, we have fifths, which means that how many fifths would it take in order for us to make one whole? So I can count 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. So the answer would be 5/5 would equal one whole. All right, let's do it again. Let's try it with tenths. All right, let's count by tenths in order to get to one whole, which would be the same as 10 tenths. Ready? 1/10, 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 8 tenths, 9 tenths, 10 tenths, which is the same as one whole. All right, so, okay, fourths. How many fourths would it take? You tell me. Ready? The correct answer is fourths. 4/4. All right, thirds. How many thirds would it take to equal one whole? Thirds means 3. Very good. What about eighths? It would take 8/8. Good job. All right, so here is our warm-up application question today. It says, Mr. Ray is knitting a scarf. He says that he has completed 1/5 of the total length of the scarf. Draw a picture of the final scarf and label what he has finished and what he still must make. So we have two different things we have to do. So let's go ahead and start by drawing a picture. There we go. So we have our scarf and we have it broken up into fifths, since we know that he has already completed 1/5. Okay, so let me go ahead and shade in that one part that he has done. Boop. Okay, now our answer, we know that for the labels that it's going to be fifths, right? All of this, the total number of pieces is 5, which means that this is going to be something out of 5. And the unshaded part that he hasn't finished is also going to be something out of 5. So how many parts were shaded on the shaded part? It was 1/5, and the unshaded part was 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 5. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and look at our next question. It says, Maliyah is baking cookies for her family. She must check on the cookies every 1/6 of an hour. Draw this as a number bond, and then draw and label a number line from 0 to 1 hour to show every 1/6 of an hour. All right, so let's go ahead and think about that. So the first thing it told us to do was that we have to draw it as a number bond. We know that for the total number of cookies, that's going to represent one whole. So let me go ahead and draw my one whole. Now, it says that she's checking on her cookies every 1/6 of an hour. So if I'm checking on it every 1/6, how many equal parts would that mean that each of my bonds has to be? It means there's going to be 6 equal parts. 1 part, 2 parts, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, if I have 6 equal parts that make one whole, that means that each of those equal parts is going to be 1 out of 6, 1/6. Very good. All right, now it says that we're not done though. We have to also show that on a number line. So I'm going to make my number line, and I'm going to label it from 0 to 1. All right, now if, like we said, it's going to be every 1/6 of an hour, that means that we're going to need to break up that one whole into 6 equal pieces. Let me go ahead and do that now. All right, now last thing that we have to do is go back and label it. So let's go ahead and label it. Ready? 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5, 6, and of course, once we get to 6, 6, that's going to equal 1 whole. Good job. All right, so let's go ahead and look at lesson 14 problem set. I'm going to go ahead and read the directions. It says, draw a number bond for each fractional unit. Partition, remember partition means to break something apart into equal pieces. The fraction strip to show the unit fractions of the number bond. Use the fraction strip to help you label the fractions on the number line. Be sure to label the fractions at 0 and 1. So on your paper, you already have number 1A already done for you. So let's go ahead and look at problem 1B. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is we're going to pay attention to the word thirds. Remember, if it's thirds, how many equal pieces do you think that represents? Good, it's going to represent 3. So I'm going to put 3 equal parts. All right, now we know that if a whole is broken up into 3 equal parts, we call each of those parts a third. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have all of those labeled as 1/3. Now we're going to take what we learned on our number bond and we're going to show the same thing just using a fraction strip. So let's go ahead and we're going to break apart that whole into 3 equal pieces. All right, and then just like we did on that number bond, we're going to label 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Okay, now the last instruction tells us to use the fraction strip to help us label the fractions on the number line. So I'm going to draw lines and I'm going to make sure that they are lined up just in the same places that the fraction strips are lined up. Ready? Watch. Bam. Okay, so now we see that they are lined up in the same spot and we can go ahead and label. We know we have 0, the next one will be 1/3, and after 1/3, the next would be. All right, so that is what you're going to be doing on the other problems that look like that as well. You're going to break it apart into a number bond, show it on the fraction strip, show it on the number line. So you're showing the same kind of unit fractions just in different ways. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to watch the video again. You can always reach out to me, email me, remind, call me, and of course, you're always welcome to come to Zoom so I can see your beautiful faces and we can learn together. All right, well, I will see you next time. Bye.